Hi everyone, it's me, and I'm here finally recording another video blog. And the reason it took me so long is that, well, there were three things that were going wrong in the month of October. One of them was that I didn't have internet at home, and that was a pain to get. It was actually very annoying. The first time I went down to China Telecom, which is Zhongwen Dianhua. No, it's not. It's Zhongwen Dianhua. First time I went, I was trying to work it all out and get it to happen, and there was this kid that was like really uncomfortable talking to me in Chinese because I don't speak Chinese very well. But it was really all about his fear. So he was like, he didn't want to deal with me. He like asked me questions, and he was just embarrassed that I didn't speak Chinese. So anyway, we were working it out, and we were thinking, okay, this is finally going to work. And it was kind of a pain, but then the power went out, and so he said, just come back on Monday. This was a Saturday. So I was like, oh, go back on Monday? No, I'm going to have to go during my lunch hour. So whatever, I went back on Monday, and same kid helped me, and I gave him like a whole bunch of money, and I was like, here's the money, and apparently I had to give him more money because I had to get a phone line. I couldn't just get plain internet. I had to get internet and a phone. I was like, I don't want the phone. I have a cell phone. But he was like, no phone, no internet. So anyway, so the guy said, okay, so the installer will come on Wednesday. So I waited on Wednesday, and the guy called me at 9 o'clock in the morning. He says, I can't come until 1. I was like, okay, well, I was hoping you can come in the morning. Anyway, so he says, I can't come until 1, and then at 9 o'clock, at 11 o'clock, he calls back and he says, I can't come because you have too much, you ordered too much internet. He said 2M is way too much for you, and all you need is 1M, and your building can't support 2M anyway, and if you bought 2M, it would be unstable, so you might as well just go back to the office and buy 1M. And I was like, I just want internet. So I had to go back to that damn office. So I went back during my lunch hour, and luckily this time I did not talk to that kid anymore. I was talking to this lady who was much more interested in hearing what I had to say, and it was totally easy. She totally understood what I was saying, and I totally understood what she was saying, and it was because we negotiated, right? We negotiated the languages. She wasn't afraid, and I wasn't afraid. We were just doing our best, and it was totally pleasant and totally nice. So thanks, lady. Anyway, so she said, okay, well, listen, you don't actually need a phone line, so why don't I refund you for that? I was like, yeah. And then she said, okay, and I'm going to downgrade you from 2M to 1M. I don't know what 2M or 1M is. I'm going to downgrade you, and so you're going to get a refund for that. So I got some money back, which was nice. And I said, can the guy come today? And she's like, no. And then later on I asked, the guy can come today to install it, right? And she's like, no, the guy can't come today. And so later I said, can you get the guy to come today to install it? And she's like, no, I can't get him to come today. I was like, oh. So he came the next day, which was today. That's right, he came today, and he tried to use the phone line, and the phone line didn't work, so he had to like actually run a new line through my house. No, he didn't go into the walls. He just kind of tacked them to the runner by the floor. Yeah, the runner along the wall. Okay. He also had to drill an ugly hole by my through the door jam, not the door jam, the door frame. He drilled an ugly hole, and it's totally too big for the wire, and there's no insulation. It's just a hole. So I have a hole in my kitchen. Yeah, not that cool. But anyway, now I have internet. Also, now I have. Oh, wait a second. I have to tell you this. It's not wireless internet. The modem is plugged directly into my laptop, because I said, "Oh, can you use the wireless router that I have? I have a wireless router sitting here right next to me." And he goes, "No," and he tells me that he can't, and he tells me that it's probably, well, okay, I don't know what he told me because I don't speak Chinese. What I narrowed it down to two things. Either he said you can't use that kind in China, which is like doesn't sound right, or he said, China Telecom doesn't support that, using that. Using that wireless router. And I was like, okay, I don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, when my sister comes to visit, I'm going to ask her to fix my wireless router so it works, or I'm going to ask a tech person to come home from work, to come from work to my home to help me with it. We'll see how that works. What else do I have to tell you? Yeah, for some reason YouTube was out for the month of October. It's, well, not the month of October. It started in mid-October. It was out, but it's back today, which is good news. So I can upload this video onto YouTube. Yay! The other thing was, for some reason my webcam was out, so I spent like a good hour trying to figure out what was wrong with my webcam. And it's this webcam that I'm using now. I Googled and I asked around, I looked around for people's questions. I didn't actually ask around myself. And the solution I found was to restart my computer, because for some reason the webcam got deleted, the webcam driver got deleted. But when you restart it, the computer says, "Oh, there's a webcam attached. I'll go look for a driver." So it found a driver. Now this is a really boring technical video blog, but I'm really kind of excited about all these things, about having internet, having YouTube, and finally having my webcam back. Anyway, I hope you're doing okay back home. I miss ya. I can't wait till you come visit me here in China, and I can't wait till I can come home to see you all also. All right. Next time I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to talk about like China or language. I probably won't talk about work, but I'll probably talk about me. The next video you'll see will probably be a walkthrough of my apartment, because I know my cousin was asking for that. So yeah, I'll walk through with my my digital camera, and so you can see exactly how I'm living large here in Shanghai, China. So anyway, it's I wish I could say it's nice to see you, but you would have to send me a video for that. So send me a video and then I'll say it was nice to see you. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that.